Good evening and welcome to the Arundel Camera Club meeting for Thursday, November 20th. My name is John Milliker and I'm honored to be once again serve as your club president for the 2025-2026 season. The Arundel Camera Club was founded in 1957 and exists to promote the arts, science, and education in all aspects in the field of photography. For more information about us, please visit www.arundelcameraclub.org. And whether you're watching us live or catching a replay, we'd love to see you here in person. Man, that's a full room out there tonight. We meet every Thursday at 7 p.m. at Severna Park Baptist Church in Severna Park, Maryland. Do we have any new people joining us for the first time? No, not you, Russ. You're older than the furniture in here. Anybody else? Oh, is that Jackie? That's right. Jackie's an older club member. Okay, do we have any personal announcements to share, such as having your work published, accepted into a show, winning an award, or any other photography milestones? Anybody? Come on. Somebody has to have had something happen. Okay, think of something for next week for me. Do we have any announcements from our officers? Yes, sir, Ed. Come on up.
Well, our next field trip is going to be on December the 2nd, and we're going to go to Conowingo Dam, and that's where all the eagles are, you know? So it's going to be a wonderful day, and it's a great trip up there. It's a beautiful trip up there. And where's our expert on taking pictures? Where's he hiding? Huh?
He's back in the corner.
Oh. Come on up here and tell us about taking pictures. Is there a special time we should be there?
Early.
It's December the 2nd.
I thought it was the 6th.
It's the 6th. Not the 2nd. 6th.
Huh?
6th. It's a Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Yeah, okay. It's a 6th, yeah.
6th, okay.
Bring something warm, okay? If you have a little bit of rain or something like that, make sure you have something to cover your camera. And basically, you need to start early because it's going to be a weekend and it's busy right now, okay? And everybody I mean, I was up there 2 weeks ago and there's people there from Texas, okay? And they're staying there for 5 days. And that was the middle of the week. So you can imagine on a weekend how many people are going to be there. So the thing to do is just come early, okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. December the 6th.
Probably good to encourage carpooling for parking, right? Okay, so if you're going to Conowingo Dam and you'd like to find a buddy to carpool up with, maybe we'll get an email chain going or something. Will that work?
He lives 15 minutes away. We can all meet at his house.
He'll carpool us there. Love it. Russ, send us your address. Well then, if that's it for tonight, let's go ahead and talk to Christine for a look at our upcoming schedule. Yes.
There are ginger snaps on the side table and water bottles. Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps, which are delicious. So please come in and join us, and you have Nancy's amazing cooking. Christine, come on up. Let's talk about the schedule.
Good evening. Let's see. Next Thursday, don't come. It's Thanksgiving. No one else will be here. December 4th is our next digital contest with the theme of Abandon and Decay. On December 6th is our field trip to Conowingo Dam. December 11th is our Christmas party. Do you want to talk about that?
It takes a lot to host a Christmas party. I know several of us have. Well, I shouldn't say us because we don't have a house that's conducive to entertaining, but several of you have, including the Hockles, which have been generous enough to help us out for the last several years. They're not going to be available. It takes a lot. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any takers to take it this year, so we're going to have it right here in the church. So plan on coming in here. I'm going to probably go ahead and say right now, no alcohol. So maybe I could find out, but it's probably best to just say no alcohol. Let's just do it that way. And then we're going to send out a potluck list for everybody to kind of bring some goodies. There is a Naughty Santa, the White Elephant, where everybody brings in a gift no more than $25. Probably best for closed alcohol bottles or camera-related something or other. And then as people open up the gifts under the tree, you get a number, you open up your gift, and then that Christmas present can be stolen. And I think the third owner is the final owner. And then I think, don't we let the first person that draws the ability to steal? I don't know. We'll figure it out. The old hats in the club will get it right. And that's it. So we have a lot of space. So normally we can't tell you, we can't encourage you to bring friends and family, but I'm going to say bring friends and family. Anybody that might be interested in the club or friends and family?
Typically meet a little bit earlier for the Christmas party.
Yeah, what time do we want to meet? Want to meet at 6? 6:30. If you have something kind of fancy to, I'll be here 5:45. So if you want to get here 6, and we'll start setting up tables and everything, and then we'll go from there. Any questions?
Okay, so that's the Christmas party. On December 18th is our next print contest, also with the theme of abandoned and decay. And then the 2 Thursdays after that is December 25th and January 1st. So again, don't come. No one else will be here. So we will then see everyone in the new year. So that is our upcoming schedule. Here, John, I'll let you introduce our judge for tonight.
Ron unfortunately couldn't make it, so I get the honor of introducing Stefan Cabin. Stefan has enjoyed photography since childhood and then taken it seriously since the 1970s when he learned about Ansel Adams' zone system. You're speaking my language. After his camera disappeared on a trip to India in 1990, he went on a hiatus until the dawn of digital photography in the early 2000s, when he began to relearn everything. With a background in physics and journalism, Steve, as he likes to be called, has always pursued photography on the side. He has gone on excursions with photo buddies in 5 continents, has exhibited to Europe and North America, and won numerous awards. And I forgot my spot. There it is. In addition, he has volunteered his services with various nonprofits, shot for the U.S. National Arboretum, and has twice been artist in resident with the National Park Service in Arkansas and Arizona. Steve has lived in Maryland since the mid-'80s and is currently the co-president of the Bowie Crofton Camera Club, with whom he often leads field trips. You can read more about his photo tinkering at stefankaben.com. That's STEFANKABEN.com, and go up top and do click on the About Me, and you'll read all about Stefan. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Do we have Bob mic'd up? We do. I'm going to go over here, turn the lights off, and we'll get this party started. Bob, what do we have starting?
Okay, first of all, we have Novice Mono, first through fourth, and 1 honorable mention. Okay, first up, we pass them through, read the titles, and then we go second round, where our judge will give the benefit of his expertise in judging them. Winging It. Serenity. Departure. Big Bird. The Challenge. Is the pacing all right for you? Okay. The Hunter. Carla. Metro Reflections. Snowy Feathers. Mother and Child. through the ages. Payroll department. Uh-oh. Rock of Dunsinane. This one's fragile. Harbour Locomotive Engine 6. Right, okay.
This is going to be tough, folks.
Bob, what do our numbers look like? First through fourth and two?
One.
One.
One honorable mention.
Okay, nice shot of the of this maple leaf, or not leaf, seed. You know, we used to play with them as kids and let them whirligig on down to the ground. It looks like it's getting a little soft at the top. I like the composition. I like the composition, but there's a lot of competition. I'm going to take this one out. These grass heads can be amazing, especially when they're backlit, as I think you have here, maybe side lit. I like that the photographer isolated it in front of a dark portion of the background. However, I find the background is a little too busy. It's out of focus, which is good. That helps isolate the seed head, the grass head. But there's too much of the background. I will take a minute to say that two of the things I always look for are I go on background checks and border patrol. So that's one of my background checks. I'm going to take this one out. This is wonderful. I like the composition. I love all the angles at the top and the rectilinear verticals and horizontals on the bottom. I like the contrast, the lone figure with the shadow, the sunburst. It looks like it's sharp throughout. There's not much to not like. It's good. Keep it in. Big bird. I think it's a stork of some kind, I believe. Well captured up on that barren tree. I like that it's off center, and the barrenness of the tree helps set the bird off, which is very nice. The overall tonality, I think, is a little flat. I think I would have liked to see a little more punch to the subject. It's overall too gray for my taste. I have to warn you, when a lot of photographs are really good, I've got to, I have to defer to my own subjective aesthetics at times. And there's, as they say in Latin, no disputandum De gustibus non disputandum. There's no arguing with taste. And so I have to be subjective at times, and this one's a little flat for me. I'm going to take it out. What a scene. I wouldn't want to get between them. I hope they're having a good time rather than fighting, but I don't know. I don't know that much about horses. It's really well caught. In this case, there's not too much background, and the background out of focus adds a very nice context to the stunning isolated foreground. I can't tell if a little bit of the tail is cropped off on the lower right of the solid colored horse, or if that's just a weed that's cropped off. That's one little item on the Border Patrol, but I'm going to leave it in. Very nice calla lily. I think it's calla rather than canna lily. I always confuse them. Very nicely done. Pristine, sharp, fades off to the lower left, emerges out of blackness into whiteness, good contrast. It is a subject that I think we have all seen many, many times, but it's very well done. I'm going to leave it in, at least for this round. Not your household pussycat. Looks fierce, looks I hope you were in a zoo and not in the wild, or at least you were in a Jeep when you took this shot. It's rather mesmerizing. I think the eyes are reasonably sharp, but overall the entire image strikes me as a little soft. Maybe the sharpest part is up on the forehead. I can't really tell. There are only going to be 4 awards. Five.
Four,
One through 4 and one honorable mention. We'll leave it in for the moment. I would have liked a little more contrast. Yeah, we've all been there, but we haven't all shot this. Very nicely done. Good architectural shot. Obviously, the train is stopped, so you can read that it's going to Branch Avenue. Some folks in the window you can see, life going on. Nice lines. I'm going to leave it in. Very crisp. Nice peacock. Very nice peacock. This is in some private setting. You can see that fence behind the peacock. So this is obviously not in the wild. It's hard to see those things in the wild, I think. The contrast is good. I like that the peacock stands out from the background and is quite bright. I don't think it's blown out. I think the highlights seem to be handled well, at least from the distance where I'm sitting. The fence is a little bothersome to me, but I'm going to leave it in for this round. Oh, that's very nice. A very tender moment. Mother and child all bundled up. None of them are wearing mittens, though. I think the child's eye is sharp. There's a highlight in it anyway. Focus might be a little soft. I can't tell. It might be bang on. Little soft in the pictorialist sense of things, perhaps. I'm going to leave it in. Once was somebody's home, either in Ireland or Scotland or India or Indonesia or who knows where it was, France. Wonderful set of ruins, very moody sky. The rocks seem sharp throughout. There's a tumultuous sea in the background. It's a nice scene, very nice scene. I will leave that in. I'm going to have too many left in. This is, I got to say, one of my biases is toward the this kind of rustic, dilapidated. I think your next topic for competition would be right up my alley, abandoned and decrepit or whatever it was.
You can join.
And so I really applaud this attempt. Couple of shortcomings, though, are going to result in my taking it out. But let me mention, I like the tools on the shelf to the right of the chair back near the top. I like that. I don't like that the feet are cropped off at the bottom. That could be improved upon. And I think the papers on the seat of the chair could be brighter. There could be a little more contrast there. So I am going to take it out, but I really applaud the photographer for this one. Another ruins, possibly the same one. That other wall could be the one at the upper left, and this is the road leading up there. However, I will say this one doesn't appeal to me quite like the other one did. It lacks the contrast. This is much flatter in tonality. It's more harking toward the mid-grays and not enough blacks or whites. I'm going to take it out. Well, that's a locomotive. Can't fault the contrast in this one. It's beautifully done, very sharp. Obviously, went in for clarity and or HDR, but it works with this one. I'm going to leave it in. So I have too many left.
We can lay them out.
Okay. 5 awards. 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5. 4 have to come out.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Good. I can count. Take this one out. And take the peacock out. Somebody asked me one time, if I ever show a film. It's a lot of size. I've seen too many callows. And that'll come out. And I think the ruins. So the mother and daughter is honorable mention. Metro is 4th. Horses are 3rd. Train is 2nd, and Sunburst is 1st. Okay.
Okay, that's second first.
We let people talk about their images.
This is second.
Yeesh. I'm gonna go get a quick drink of water.
Your bottles. I'll bring you a bottle. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Mike.
Can you put them through the box? That way the online can see them better.
All right, tonight's novice mono, honorable mention, Catherine Rush, mother and child. Catherine here?
Yeah, I'm here. That was taken actually eating oysters at Hama Hama in Grays Harbor in Washington State. That's my second granddaughter and my daughter-in-law.
4th place, Colin McNaught, Metro Reflections.
Hang on, Pierce.
So I just bought a Olympus TG5. It's a little snapshot camera. I had it and was on the station, and this came in. I saw those reflections, and so it was lucky shot. Sorry.
3rd place, Diane Linekin, The Challenge.
So this was taken at Assateague Island, and it was actually The band stallion is the pinto horse, and the horse to the right is his stepson, and it was supposed to be a play fight, but it got a little out of hand. So the stepson was invited to leave the band shortly thereafter. But, you're fortunate when you're there because you see the horses in their natural environment and their social dynamics. So I was really excited to capture that moment.
Second place, Cheryl Kerr, Hyber Locomotive Engine 6.
So that was my first trip to the Cass Railroad, and I was there for about 3.5 hours photographing them from dawn. And they were moving the trains back and forth, fueling them up with water. And it was a really exciting thing for me. And I fell in love with these steam engines. That was from October.
First place, departures, John Crooks.
This was at the East Building at the National Gallery. So just after I got off work one afternoon, I was just trying to find a single subject silhouette randomly, but there you go.
That's the warm-up.
Can I leave now? 85,000 entries.
Just a few. Okay, we have unlimited mono, 39 images, which is 1 through 4 and 4 honorable mentions. 8 in all. All right, ready?
Okay.
Yosemite Lake Reflections. Bulldog clip rings. Bird in nest. Moravian star. Yosemite Valley. Threads of Time. Sibling Folk Villains. Forest Haven. Crystal Forest. Old Libertarian. Vermilion Lakes. Forgotten Boot. Chincoteague Highway. Spokes. Solo Bueno. Great Western 90. Preparing to set sail. Glade Creek Grist Mill. Dome. Coot Pursuit. Portals. Penguin Highway. Aging Beauty. Mushroom Textures. Old Windmill. Old Salem Covered Bridge. Mechanical Panda. Climbing the Rigging. Moment of Triumph. Loving Life in the Shop. Miss Winter. Memorial. Silent Prayer. Relics of a Dark Past. Pitcher Plant. The Hallowed Ground of Antietam. Who goes there? Renaissance Fair is over. Jugs. Gears and pulleys. Tree hugger. Just a few.
I'm going to need a ginger snap. Oh no! Oh no! Thank you. Why not? This is a good shot of a reflective lake, very calm lake. You can see the tops of the trees in the reflection and not up above. That's fairly common in framing these shots. One thing that I'm going to keep my comments a little shorter on these compared to the novices. Okay. I find the waterfall toward the right a little distracting. I think that's a waterfall. It's blown out and a bit distracting. I'm going to take this out. Very creative composition. A lot of work went into it. Leave it in. Leave it in.
Yes.
Good catch of this bird in the nest, a heron, I believe. Two strikes against it, or two quibbles I have. The background is a little distracting, especially that vertical bright streak on the left. And it's a little too uniform in the grays. Could use a little more pop on the bird. Take it out. A covered bridge, and I believe there's another one that we saw later. This one, again, I mean, you've heard me say it before, you'll probably hear more of it, is a little flat for me. I would like to see a higher contrast in the print. Take it out. Well, this view of Yosemite does have contrast. In fact, that cloud might be blown out, the highlights. I don't see anything in there but washed out white. Yeah, which makes it actually quite overpowering. That's where my eye keeps going. So I'm going to take this out. I like this composition. The ball of twine is very sharp, sitting on the loom. I like it. The lighting is good. Keep it in. Looks like a family band after my own heart. I used to play old-timey music all the time, went to a lot of fiddle festivals. It's a nice staged shot. There's nothing special about it particularly, but it's a wonderful memento for somebody, and somebody would love to have it in their hanging in their den. But I'm going to take it out. Good shot of this old building. I think the very apex of the roof is just butting up to the mat, and there are some leaves in the front, out of focus leaves, that are kind of obscuring that I find a bit distracting. I mean, I have to quibble, folks. There's no way around it. So I'm going to take this out. Well, whatever it is, it's original, and it's sharp, and it may have been created in the computer, may have been shot, may have been a display. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I like it. Keep it in. That's me before I've had my morning coffee. So whoever shot me, thank you. It's actually a really nice environmental portrait. This is a case where I often overrule myself because I try to believe that I have an open mind. This one also is a little flat in the tonality, but it works in this one, in the pictorialist sense of like a sepia photograph. Now, I see on the screen, there's a lot more contrast than there is in the print. The brights seem a lot brighter. So I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at the print. But I like this, so leave it in. Another reflection shot in a nearly calm, placid lake. I gotta say, it's kind of like the calla lily earlier. I've seen so many shots very similar to this, and this has nothing in particular to elevate it above, dozens of others. And the competition is stiff. I'm going to take it out. Nice old boot on a rustic rail at a dockside. Like the ball of string on the loom. And this one, I like this one as well. The background is not distracting, and in fact, it does provide context. And like the string on the loom, this could go in your next competition as well. Leave it in. I'm going to have too many left in. Yeah, does the one on the end say Burma shave? Some of you know what that means. It's a nice progression, repetition in that venue or that realm of photography. It's quite nice. It just doesn't do much for me, and the sky is, well, maybe the sky needs to be blank to highlight the repetition and the progression. But I'm sorry, it doesn't do much for me. Out. Another one of those. I mean, I like this stuff. I can't help myself. Very well done. Good contrast. Made good use of light and shadow and black. Good detail throughout. Good composition. Leave it in. Another really excellent environmental portrait of somebody. I may have run across this guy in Costa Rica myself. Probably not. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like the bike. I like his bike. I'm assuming it's his, and I'm assuming that's his domicile or place of business that he's hunkered down by. Leave it in. Contrast is nice. This locomotive is chugging along. I will mention the one critique that really jumps out at me, and that's all the haloing around the trees. I think that comes from an overuse of clarity. Often that's what gives rise to it. So just something to keep in mind for the future. I'm going to take this out. Somebody getting ready to raise a sail, probably on a skipjack. I wish I could see his face. His back is turned. I think that's the ocean in the back that is sliding off the end of the earth. Maybe that's part of the boat. I am not sure. But because I'm looking at his back and not his face anyway, I'm going to take this out. I think when I was younger, I did a jigsaw puzzle of this. It's a really fine shot that I have to say, anybody who goes there tries to get this shot. Whoever took this succeeded with this one. It is the kind of thing I've seen many times, not many times, dozens anyway, probably not hundreds. I will leave it in for the moment, for now. Leave it in. It's a good shot. This looks like something out of the Da Vinci Code. I wonder if the wider match should be on the bottom. Yeah. That looks a little more like it. Probably laying flat on the floor, looking straight up, which can sometimes be embarrassing, but this is why it's worth it. It's a good shot. It's a great shot. Keep it in. Good catch on the bird walking his way up into the air on the runway. I'm trying to decide. There are so many. Oh my God, I have that many more to go. It looks a little soft, and it's like many that I've seen before, though I've never caught one like this myself, but I'm going to take it out. Wonderful place. Tonality is too flat. Take it out. Needs more contrast. A lot of contrast. Very little detail in the penguins. And they all turn into a huddled mass at the top, which I guess they are anyway. I gotta say, it doesn't do a lot for me. Sorry, I'm gonna take it out. Some piece of vegetative matter, possibly in a state of decay, but very well done. It's like a lithograph print or an etching print in black and white. It looks sharp throughout. I'm going to leave it in. Good detail captured on the gills underneath the mushroom, and either wood or fungi surrounding it on the bottom and on the right, which I find a little confusing and distracting. I want to keep focusing on the mushroom, and I keep sliding down to that other stuff on the border. I'm going to take this out. Another one that I think probably everyone who has been there did their best to get this shot, and it's a good one. I like it. It's possibly in Holland, possibly somewhere else. But it's good. I like the sky. I like the handling of it. I'm going to leave this one in for now. This is that same bridge that I'm pretty sure it's the same covered bridge that I mentioned earlier. Seemed a bit flat to me. This is a better perspective. It's very, very tight on the sides. I wish it had a little more room to breathe. I think that would have helped it even more. It's a good shot to begin with. Maybe you just had to crop it that way with the mat, and maybe you have the sides in the image, but I would have liked to see the edges. I'm going to take it out. The panda sticking out its tongue. Wonderful use of light and shadow and black. I mean, whoever took this really capitalized on the lighting to bring out the texture in this contraption, whatever it may be. I'm going to leave it in. I have way too many that are in and way too many still to go. I'm going to take a closer look at this one later. This time I see the person's face climbing the rigging, and that's a definite plus. It's a good composition. I'm going to leave it in for now. I guess that's monochrome, maybe trying to be cyanotype. Obviously a great catch for the bird and for the photographer. Leave that one in. Enough with the environmental portraits. I'll probably only keep one in the end. I don't know. There are so many good things. You folks, and I haven't even gotten to my ginger snap. This is good. I like it. He's got a great smile, sparkle in his eyes, loves his work. Keep it in. Part of a fashion shoot, or obviously a model, with apparently full frontal lighting because that shadow completely surrounds her. It's a nice high-key image. It doesn't compete with the other portraits that I've seen. I'm going to take it out. Good capture of the memorial stone and not much else. I wish there was more to it, even just a foot walking off in the background. A boot of some sort. Anyway, I'm going to take it out. Well, no sparkle in that bird's eye, but probably taking an after lunch snooze. I like this one. It's sharp. The mottled water really works well to complement the bird. I'm going to leave it in. This one, I love the decrepit boats. I don't like that they are so tight on the sides. Like the Briggs, I wish they had more room to breathe. I'm going to take it out. Interesting view looking down on the picture plant. With water in there, reflecting something up above. Details are good. There's something about the composition that bothers me. Maybe it's too tight at the top. Maybe I wish there was more at the bottom. There's something around the edges that troubles me. I'm going to take it out. Well, you've heard me say it before, even at Antietam. The tonality is too flat for me. Take it out. Maybe an environmental portrait, maybe a posed portrait. Probably posed is my guess. Doesn't matter. It's really well done. Very sharp. A lot of character. Leave it in. Renaissance Festival. Everyone who has been there has gotten some shots similar to this. And here it is again. But as I say, it's fairly common around these parts anyway. I'm going to take it out. This one, I really, really wish the photographer had made better use of the light and shadows that are there. This could have had so much drama and punch to it, but it doesn't. I'm going to take it out. This one does have punch. Either a discarded piece of machinery or several discarded pieces of machined flotsam and jetsam. I like it. I like all the circles. I like the composition. It's crisp. Leave it in for now. I know I saw this guy in Costa Rica. These sloths are amazing, and they really are good at posing, aren't they? Because they just don't move. It's well done. It's a nice catch. I think if you have a travel category at some point, I might put it back in there. I don't think it's going to hold up against some of these other things that we've seen. I'm going to take it out.
Let's just run these back through again.
Right.
I'm chewing my ginger snap.
About 20.
You've got about 20,
Yeah.
roughly, and we need 8. Okay. Leave it for now. Leave it again. In. I'm gonna take this one out. In for now. I'm going to take the boot out. I will leave the wheel in. I will leave this fellow in. I will take that out. You've got it sideways again. Leave it in for now. Yep, in. Boy. Out. In. Out. The fish seems a little out of focus. It might be flapping around. I don't know. I'm going to take it out. In. I'm getting some of them out. Oh, he's climbing a tree. That's quite the bird. Leave that one. I'm going to take that one out because there's not much environment. And I'm going to leave that in. How far are we down now? I'm going to chew another bite, so give me a minute.
How many did we start with?
39.
Go ahead, turn the light on.
About a dozen. There's about a dozen.
I thought he said he was going to go through it.
Light on this?
If you have room for them.
Thank you.
Take this one out. So only 3 come out.
So that, wait, we had 11, 3 out, that's 11, that's 8, that's what you need.
Yeah. Let's take it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wait a
We need
minute.
one more out.
2, 4, 6, yeah, one more to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. You guys make it hard. Somebody could do first, second, third, and then the rest of the
4, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on
third and fourth.
right.
Even that won't be easy.
I'll reprint it, but
I'm going to give Mr. I'm going to give the string on the loom second place. If you want to win, sit down. I'm going to give Mr. Buzz third. These portraits are awesome. And the wagon wheel is full. The rest is- Oh.
That color is bigger.
Sorry?
That color is bigger.
Sorry. The novice would be a nice.
You're gonna make him run away.
Well, nobody has shot me yet.
They're outside.
I'm getting another ginger snap. Thank you, whoever brought them. It's wonderful.
This is for, yeah, so these need to be underneath because they'll come up next. Yeah.
Hold on, I got it. Don't touch it.
Okay, tonight's Monochrome Unlimited.
Right.
Ron Pfeiffer, Aging Beauty. Yeah, it's honorable mention, yeah. Honorable mention, Doug Wood, Dome.
Do you know anything about this?
All I can tell you,
All I can tell you is that he likes churches, and this was probably Europe.
Honorable mention, Christine Milliker, Silent Prayer.
This was from one of the places we went in January trying out our new Sony cameras. I can't remember if it was Merritt Island, Orlando Wetlands, or what's the Apopka, Lake Apopka, but it's one of those three.
Honorable mention, Clarence Carvel, Gears and Pulleys.
This is a Caterpillar engine block I found on an old junkyard. I've got maybe 20 pictures of this. I think this is the bottom one. But I printed and printed and printed it, and finally I decided I'm going to put it in tonight or throw it away. So I guess it's a hit. Thank you.
Fourth place, Spokes, Christine Milliker.
This is from a farm we go to every August, at least until this coming year, where there's a gathering of wet plate photographers. But it's an awesome farm that has a lot of cool things to photograph. And with our topics this year, I got close on the wheel and got the spokes of one of the wagons that was on the farm.
Third place, Kathy Harkle, Loving Life in the Shop.
That was in Memphis, and there was this old abandoned garage that we knew abandoned was going to be part of the competition. But when we walked up, the guy was in there working on making, what were the? Smokers from old, like furnaces, water containers, that type of thing. So
it wasn't a band.
no, it was not abandoned.
Second place, Threads of Time, Dawn Granis.
This was taken at the abandoned wool mill up in Pennsylvania. We did a trip.
And first place, Kathy Harkle, Solo Bueno.
Oh. And I have to say, when you first said it looked like he was in Costa Rica, I turned to my husband and said, how did he know that? But he then pointed out to me, it says it on the license plate. So it was in Costa Rica. We were just walking by at a beach, and he was set up for business.
Wonderful, wonderful. Everyone, wonderful.
Done your cookie break?
All set. Now this is now novice color.
Correct, novice color.
How many do we have?
10. So that's just 1 through 4th, no honorables.
Put that thing right here. What's the name? Did it right last year?
Oh.
Is that a band contest or is that
I think
It is a regular.
regular, because there has to be at least 333 would be 9, 10, the 3 contestants. Just no honorables.
Somebody asked the question.
Right. Okay. Novice color, 10 entries, 1 through 4th. Alligator Mom. Sweet Satisfaction. Misty Solitude. City Geometry. Ready to Ride. Got anything for me?
Ginger snap.
Handsome Duck. Lovingly Grooming. Stormy Morning. "6 a.m. Outer Banks."
That's what happens at 6? I noticed no one else there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
So 4 in, 6 out.
Correct. Yeah, this 1 or 2. Right, yeah.
That's just a wonderful catch. The little baby gator on the head.
Well, I didn't even see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, leave it in. I'm going to be saying that a lot. A nice sweet dispensary truck at a fair or someplace. Fairly common shot, and it doesn't do that much for me. I'm going to take it out. Wonderful fall colors and a nice fog rolling in or out or sideways. A little canoeist off on the left. So a lot of nice detail. The saturation seems a bit overdone to me. I have a hard time thinking that it's that blue. And just because that troubles me a bit, I'm going to take it out. And I have to take some photos out. I think this is at the east wing of the National Gallery. I think. Could be, who knows, maybe it's Philadelphia. But I like it. I like the angles. The horizontals are straight. The verticals are straight. A lot of angles are working the bottom and echoed on the top. I like it. Keep it in. Very cute. Very cute. It took my eyes a little bit to find the cuteness in the photo because there's so much in the background. Somehow, if that could have been thrown more out of focus, or even if that helmet were removed from the handlebar, that might have helped. But it's a little too confusing for me. I'm going to take it out. Well, there's nothing confusing about this moocher. Might be a little too much of the tree trunk. I wonder if a square crop, I wonder how that would look. And it might be something to play with in your spare time. Again, the saturation seems a bit overdone. The greens in the print are very, very vivid green. It doesn't trouble me quite as much as the blues did. I'm going to leave this in for now. And you nailed the eyes on that moocher. And you nailed the eye on this beauty. I don't know if it's a guy or a gal, but it's a beauty. The tail is a little bit tight on the right, that tail feather. I wish there were another ½ inch to an inch available, but it's not cropped off. I'm going to leave it in. Well, that's a moment. Very sharp on the eyes and the heads and the feathers. Going a little soft toward the back at the bottom, but that doesn't matter so much because the subject is all in the heads and the eyes and the beaks. Colors, again, are very vivid. They might be true colors in this case and not overdone. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these creatures, but leave it in. Almost looks like an infrared image, except the sky is blue. I like the feel of the image. It's not that sharp throughout. Again, maybe in that pictorialism vein. In which case, I don't know, maybe a sepia print would work well. Some of the whites at the bottom might be blown out. It's really hard to tell. But that part is more distracting than complementing, in my view. That bright patch on the bottom right is a bit distracting, and it's a bit soft overall. I'm going to take it out. Yes, we have no tourists. It's an empty beach except for those tracks going through from, I don't know, golf cart, dune buggy, something. It's a nice atmospheric picture. I really kind of wish there was somebody in it. Maybe off in the back on the edge between the sand and the water. I don't know. I wish there was somebody in it. I will leave it at that and take it out.
How many we got?
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, those are two. Those are two, right?
1, 2, 5. 3.
Okay.
4, 5.
I think that one's probably going to go out.
This one?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yep.
So these out. Okay.
Boy, a lot of animals in this one. Made it 3 out of 4. Because the colors are too much for me, this is going to be number 4.
Small ones on top of large ones.
The architecture is alligators 2. And the duck is 1. Okay.
Here's 1.
just while he's filling those up, earlier I heard someone ask if anybody has anything going on, let us know. Well, I'm not a member, but I do have a solo exhibit that's just about to go live at the Watkins Regional Park Nature Center. They invited me to put up a show, and I'm calling it Winter Rhapsody. And it's a collection of my ice abstracts that I've done over quite a few years. So I'll be showing 25 prints of various sizes starting October or December 3rd, I think. And the reception is on the 7th in the afternoon. Okay.
Where's Watkins?
It's Upper Marlboro. It's on 193, which is Greenbelt Road, and then becomes Enterprise Road, and then morphs. It's down that way.
He's on now.
You go get that big pile. Oh, you're going to show.
Yeah, I got to do that. Okay, fourth place, Diana Linekin, Lovingly Grooming.
This was at an aviary in Florida, and I think they're called lorikeets. They are that color, and I just thought they were so cute the way they were taking turns grooming each other, and the look on their little faces just really did it for me. So, thank you.
How big are those birds?
Maybe a little bigger than a parakeet, but not the size of a parrot.
Right.
But they have quite a presence.
Third place, City Geometry, John Crooks.
Yeah, this was in DC, not Philadelphia, outside the East Building. I just like the geometry of it.
Second place, Alligator Mom, Colin McNaught.
So I took this at Corkscrew Swamp in Florida. Corkscrew Swamp in Florida. I took it a while ago, and there was all kinds of junk in front of it. And with the new Photoshop tools, I went back a few weeks ago and was able to clean it up. So,
Great job.
sorry, I always.
Thank you.
First place, Diane Linekin, Hanson Duck.
So this is a male long-tailed duck, and there's a pier in Cambridge, Maryland, that if it's super windy out in the Choptank River, the ducks will come in so they don't get bounced around so much. And he was cruising around, and I've been wanting to get a picture of one of these for a long time, and he posed very nicely, and I was just really lucky.
The Wall of Shame.
It's down the road from the Wall of Shame.
Near the Wall of Shame.
It is near the Wall of Shame, yes.
Now you can bring them right.
Can I make a quick
Yes.
trip across the hall?
Yep.
You need help.
Definitely not touching that.
Thank you. 45, 49. Mm, 49. 59. 63. There's 49 of these.
It could be worse. We had 60 something. We had 74.
Prints?
No, digital ones, remember?
Oh, right, yeah.
Beginning of the month.
Yeah, we had a lot, yeah.
Oh, we got 49 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. I'm not gonna get nothing.
Someone has to pay for my invites. Amazon have it. Oh, they're all paid for right now.
I just retired. So
What are we waiting on? Oh, we don't have a judge.
He's judgeless.
You just take the first 5 and that's a winner, son. We'll be done with going home and watch a football game. Or go over like a turd in a punch bowl, wouldn't it?
What's the damage on this one?
Would you believe 49?
49?
Which is first through fourth and 5 honorable mentions. So 9 total, yeah.
Yes, thank you. I shall.
Okay, the main event, unlimited color, 49 entries. First through fourth and 5 honorable mentions. Last man out. Jellyfish in the trees. The dancers. Nobody home. Capturing the scene. Boston Garden in July. The catch. Run aground. Moonlight over the bay. Symphony in glass. Red lilies. Fairy tale castle. Rhine Harbor. All in a day's work. Standoff. Regal. Oasis in motion. Snack time. Alternative strumming. Our Lady of the Angels. By the Wind Sailors. Window lit oil can. Soldier's Prayer. Sensuous Folds. Hooper's Island. Badlands Cottonwood. Painted Desert. Sunset Silhouettes. Time Trials. Detmold, Germany. Bug Eye Cables. Christ the King. Purple and Green. Forest Scarlet Magistry. First to Cross. Wistful Boy. Biosphere. Riding the Forces of Nature. As If in a Dream. Hurdler. Dueling Pipes. Wife, Sister, Fall, Walk. Lines of Transit. From the Garden. Golden Hour Flight of the Anhinga. Stamen and Pistol. The Timber's Eye. body or Bodie. Leading the charge. Listening to the heavens, Greenbank Telescope. Red Creek Sunset. Ready, set, go.
Okay, I'm going to go. This is the first half, but
Right.
okay.
So,
The club is going to need a forklift. All right, this image was taken during one of the reenactment get-togethers, and whoever took it was fortunate enough to be inside the plane at the time, and it's really well done. There is a veterans home down in Charlotte Hall in southern Maryland that often has exhibits, and this one could very well go on display down there at some point if the photographer is interested. God, there are so many good ones. I guess I told you I have to get subjective at times. My own preference is for shots that I find rather than for shots that are created for me. And that's, in a sense, what these recreations are. I'm going to take it out. I have to take out a lot of images. This one, all the nuclei on the jellyfish are quite blown out. I'm going to take it out. It looks like I'm on an acid trip or something. This is like something from the 1920s, a poster for something, I don't know what. And it's probably posterized now that I said that. That wouldn't surprise me. It's a style unique to its own, of its own, and it's not my style. I'm going to leave it in for now. It's well done. This farmhouse and scene, there are many of them around. This one could use a little more pop to it. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to try to talk less. A plein air painting. It's nice to catch somebody doing it. Can't see enough of the painting. I'm going to take it out. A lot of green with a splash of red. The matting is rather unique. It's a lot of green. Big tree. Almost might have been better with less water in the foreground. I'm going to take it out. Consider cropping it from the bottom. Nice catch of a bird in flight. This gull, whatever it is. I can't see its eye, and I can't see anything in its beak. I'm going to take it out. Like those decrepit ships we saw in the monochrome, for me, this is too crowded right and left. I would like those ships to breathe a little. I'm going to take it out. It's a wonderful image, except for that. This is nice. I mean, the moon is a little blown out. It has to be if you want to get the light correct, and the photographer did. And so the moon is what the moon is, and that egret or heron really adds something nice. I'm going to leave this one in. This looks like a Chihuly display somewhere. I mean, I've seen many of his displays, including at his own place in Seattle. It's nice forms and curves and colors, and it's all Chihuly's work. I'm going to take it out. Lilies, we have all seen lilies, of course. This is very nicely done. I like the way the focus is on the foreground, at the bottom, the pistils, stamen, the front petals. I like the echo of the lily in the background. I'm going to leave it in for now. And for all of these, I'm probably going to say for now, because I don't know what's going to happen. Nice castle. I'd like to see more of the castle and less of the foreground wall. Take it out. Looks like a fishing village someplace. It's all very straight on and rectilinear, which is good, except it's all has the illusion of being in one plane. Maybe it's very compressed or focused front to back. And I would like to see some differentiation in the depth. I'm going to take it out. Now this, unlike the one in the monochrome, this one has more context, more of the contortions of the boat. I still think it might be a skipjack. No, this is not a skipjack. This is too big for that. I'm going to leave it in. This one, the tonality again is a little flat, but I love the capture. In for now. I like the way you caught the iridescence in what is normally perceived as a very black bird. But the iridescence in the wings, the birefringence, as it were, is very well caught. Leave it in. It's a palm tree blowing in the wind. And that's what it is. I'm going to take it out. It doesn't do that much for me. That's a big bird catching a little tiny dinky tidbit. He's going to have to eat a lot of them. But it's a nice capture. It's a very nice capture. In for now. That can't be his tongue. That's got to be a pick of some sort. It's crazy. In for now. I never played with him.
Is that correct orientation?
Yeah. Okay, folks, I'm going to issue my personal disclaimer. I've never been fond of fisheye photos. This looks to be a fish done with a fisheye lens, and all the rounding and converging and spreading just disturbs my eye rather than entices it. It's just me, but I have to make decisions here, so this is coming out. This is really something front to back. Again, very, very heavily saturated. You could think it was the golden hour, looking at the sand and the background, except for that hugely blue sky, over blue sky. The colors bother me. The scene I love. I love the capture of the scene, but as with some of these other images, the colors bother me. Out. This one could have used a little more color. It's a bit drab. I mean, you're making use of the window light, which is good, but the shadow is almost lifted too much. You look at the shadow on the table behind the can, there's more detail in there than I believe would be perceptible normally. I'm going to take it out. A statue in what looks like a sacred space or a memorial place or a mausoleum or some such thing. Focus is definitely on the statue and its textures and colors. It's not going to hold up against some of the others. I'm going to take it out. Looks like an attempt to channel Georgia O'Keeffe. And I think if quite a bit were cropped in from the sides, it would be more successful, maybe as a vertical image. But there's too much blur on the sides. I'm going to take it out. Well, probably crabbing bushels and nicely done. I might prefer that the background dropped off a bit and went into a bit of a blur again. But in this case, the subject is so far up front and takes so much of the frame that the very sharp background is not that distracting. I'm going to leave it in for now. That's very nice. Very nice. Nice landscape, nice tree, beautiful complementary colors. Nice textures, leave it in. Now, this one at the Painted Canyon, or Painted Desert, I think it is, I've been there, and I love this image. This one is also sharp front to back, but the image itself is so abstracted to begin with that it doesn't matter that the background is also very sharp. In fact, that's kind of an echo or a mirror of the foreground. I like it. Leave it in. And I like this one, the backlit cacti. Nicely done. This is the golden hour, I would guess. It's pretty dang golden. Leave it in. Looks like a racer on the track. Excellent job of panning. And that's what it is, an excellent job of panning of a motorcycle racer. It doesn't grab me as much as many of these other images do. I'm going to take it out. This could be another great jigsaw puzzle if you wanted to turn it into one. I like it. It's very good shot of the building and the surroundings and the approach and the water and the reflection and the sky. It's well put together and not overdone. Leave it in. Okay, this is one of those tricky Nicky where you do a mirror reflection and duplicate the image. And I got to say, it doesn't do much for me. I'm going to take it out. And that looks like another fisheye, although in this case, the image on the ceiling or the back wall or whatever it is fairly well proportioned. It's not distorted, although everything around it is, encircling it and pointing to it. But I'm going to take it out. It doesn't do much for me. This one, on the other hand, I like. I don't know if it's collard greens or rhubarb or colocasia leaf, but whatever it is, I like the way you've done it. It's excellent. It's a great composition, great colors. I like it. Leave it in. We halfway through yet? Great capture of a cardinal in a pine or cypress tree. There are many cardinals in our lives. You might keep this one, hang it, give it as a gift. I'm going to take it out. A sports shot. He's very tired. Must be the end of a marathon. Oh, no, it's a relay race. I like the expression on his face, but there's another sporting shot coming up that I like more. I'm going to take this one out. And I'm going to take this one out, and you know why. The tonality is too flat. It needs more contrast, more punch, more pop to it. Take it out. good image of a geodesic dome, and that's what it is, an image of a geodesic dome. And there's nothing else really to recommend it and tell more of a story. I'm going to take it out. Quite the waterboarder. It's a great action shot. I think post-processing could have helped it, again, with the adding some punch and some oomph to the image, more contrast, I think. The white of the splash and the dark of the dark green in the water. Anyway, take it out. This one I wanted to see if, is there, I still can't tell what's in the doorway. But whatever it is in the doorway would have been the thing that added interest, but I can't quite make it out. Otherwise, it's a nice architectural rectilinear image of this portico, but take it out. This is the other sporting shot I was referring to. Terrific. Absolutely great action shot. I love it. Leave it in. This one I have trouble making sense of. I mean, I can see its statues in a very ornate place, but I don't know quite what the story is that's being told. The foreground is lost in the background for me, and I'm going to take it out. A nice walk in the fall foliage, a pair of people. We've all taken shots like this. Some of us have been in shots like this. It's a very nice keepsake, but it's not going to compete with some of these others. Take it out. I think this was in a different orientation earlier. I'm not sure that it matters. I like it. I like it. I like the repetition. I like the diagonals. It's very crisp, clean, almost clinical. I like it. Leave it in. You know, I'm going to take a bunch of these out again. This is another one I'm going to leave in. I like the gnarliness of the homegrown veggies, and the way they're presented is terrific. Keep it in. This one, I think the head is out of focus, and that's enough to take it out. I may be wrong, but it looks out of focus to me. Out. And this is either a water lily or a magnolia or a lotus. I think it's a magnolia. It's nicely done, as are so many similar shots to this that I have seen and that I have taken over the years. It has, it's well done, but it's not going to hold up in this competition. Take it out. Another one of these symmetric images. This one does a little less for me than one or two of the others that I've seen. Although it almost looks Aztec, you know, like has a native flair to it. Leave it in for now. I'm going to look at it again. This looks like one of those way stations on Route 66, in Arizona or someplace. It's very rustic. I mean, even the photo looks archaic, which is it has a nice feel to it. I'm going to leave this one in, at least for now. This one, when I saw it, I was saying to myself, I want to see something sharp. And then there is a sharp rapier sword right in the middle. Well, just right of center. So that is sharp. But all of the motion blur is a little too much for me. I've taken shots like this and I've shown them, and I still like them, like mine, but it's this is a little too much for me. I'm going to take it out. I have been to Green Bank Radio Observatory before it collapsed. No, that was Arecibo. Nice shot of the radio telescope. Don't know if they've found extraterrestrial intelligence yet. It's actually a very good documentary type shot of that telescope in its surroundings. Very well done. Leave it in for now. And this is a very nice autumnscape with layer upon layer upon layer, making good use of light and shadow and mist. Leave it in for now. Leave it in. And another bird walking on the water to take off, I'm guessing. Oh, it's on the shore. That's the water behind. It's well caught. I mean, the head is sharp, the eye is sharp. It's a good motion. One foot is lifted. Leave it in for now. It's a good shot. We going to get out of here by midnight?
No, 11:30.
You folks are something else. I gotta say, you folks are something else. All right. I'm going to leave this in for one more round. It's not my style at all, and I may eventually lose it, but I like the way whoever did it, did it. I'm going to take this one out. The center is too centered. I'm going to leave this one in again. I'm going to leave this one in again. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to leave this one in. In. Oh my God. In. Hate me for it. out, in, in, out. Can't compete with some of those landscapes. In, 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 oh my God, in. Take that out. I'm going to leave that in, out, in, out. How many do we need in the end?
9.
9?
1 through 4 and 5 honorables.
I don't know how many's here.
So a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Too many.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So I got to take out at least another 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, run them through once more. I'm still leaving it in. I'm going to take that out. It's 1 out. In. In. I like the Sentinel. Out. Behind it. I'm going to see him play it behind his back. In. That's just absurd. In. 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 It may have to come out, but I'm still leaving it in. This one's in. Oh my God. I'll take that out. I still like these gnarly, especially that one up on the left with the little cuckoo in the clock. In. I don't know how many I've taken out. This one's marginal. The next one is out.
This one's out?
That one's marginal. I don't know how many I have. Leave it in for now. That one is out.
How many you got there?
You took 4 of the 6 out.
Okay. I still need 2 out. So that old car at the pump can come out. Yeah.
So how many you
Should
got
be able
left?
to spread them out.
Yeah, spread them out.
Telling me.
One has to go.
I gotta say, these backlit cacti they don't look sharp in the foreground, and they should be. I'm gonna take that one out. All right, I'm gonna give you a first, second, and third.
And fourth.
And fourth, sorry.
You got them all?
So, yeah, that one's out.
Everything's good here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is his tongue. God, I'll never unsee that. Sports girl is first. Gnarly carrots are second, believe it or not. This mountain abstract is third. The one on the end here.
This is third?
Yes.
Third.
And tongue guy is fourth.
We got a good group here.
Has the lynch mob thinned out?
That's all I'm on. We're just looking for which one was.
You people are fabulous. That's all I can say. These are, you put me in an impossible position.
One more use or something?
And yet I'm still breathing.
I had none in the competition. I gotta say, I really enjoyed your comments.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and there were a couple of things that I particularly agreed with. One
Well, that's
is
unusual.
leave breathing room on the edges. I thought your comments where there wasn't enough breathing room were flat on each time. And the need for more contrast. It seems that too many people don't recognize that more contrast will improve the picture.
The one thing where I often think differently than a lot of photographers. I don't always insist that there be a single subject for the eye to focus on. I do insist there be a single concept or story that the photo is about.
And that came to be as broad as a move.
Yeah, it can be as broad as a move. Or something like anxiety.
Sure.
Sorry.
Serenity.
Doesn't have to be a single subject.
No.
But the subject needs to be obvious to the viewer, or at least the
The big challenge is somewhat original.
Okay. Hear ye. Unlimited color. Honorable mention. The dancers. Edna Henke.
I want to hear about this one.
This is a group in Washington, D.C., and they asked me to do the photography for the different events. And I sort of like this picture.
So is that a stage background?
Yes, it is.
Backdrop?
Honorable mention. Regal. Christine Milliker.
This was from Lake Apopka last January.
Honorable mention, Kathy Steele, all in a day's work. Honorable mention,
Hang on. She's here. I just couldn't get to her. She's waiting for me.
That was taken at the Chestertown Dad Rigging Festival.
honorable mention, Tim Hugheskin, Badlands, Cottonwood.
This was taken in Utah last year for fall colors.
Honorable mention, Purple and Green, Kathy Hockle.
It was just a plant, and I blew it up.
Kathy Hockle, fourth place, alternative strumming.
And he really played almost the whole song with his tongue. But I'm telling you, but when it was over, it was really gross because he just had spit all over his face. It was interesting.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Painted Desert, Tim Hugheskin, third place.
Another picture from Utah from last year.
Ron Pfeiffer, From the Garden, second place. First place, Fred Venetia, the hurdler.
That was taken at Tulsa High School, but I was testing this lens. I was testing this lens out. It's a Canon lens on a Sony camera, and I could only get about 5 of them. Normally, I'd get like 10, 15 of them. So it seemed that, she was right there. I had one last time, and it got like honorable mention. But this one, when I started looking through the old ones, I said, "Oh my goodness, I missed that." So I took it.
Well done, well done. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight, and we will see you in 2 weeks for the digital contest for Abandon and Decay. See you in 2 weeks. Good night.
Thanks, George.
Thank you. We never meant to leave you in our guidance.